What's up, y'all? We are back like we never left, okay? It is Tuesday, and you know what time it is. It's unbiased opinion time, okay? With me, shayreneeonline, and my girl that don't get no better, with Sean. Applause. This is what we need to have the applause sound coming out. Yeah. We are in the building, y'all. Y'all miss us. Yeah, you know.
I hope you did.
We know.
They did.
So, y'all, we got a lot in store for you this evening. It's been a lot of foolery and fakery going on out here on these internet streets. And we're going to talk about all of it because we're the realest, okay? Before we get into that, my girl, my sis, what's up? How you bees? What's been...
Friend, you know what? I'm just ready for it to be Friday. I'm over the work week already. You know, that's what time I'm on right about now.
That was my name in it, child. I got to fix that. I'm ready for the work week to be over too. I got
to. Where I'm at. I'm ready for it to be over with. I ain't got no plans. It's just the fact that I'm just ready for the work week to be over with.
I get it. I'm saints. Listen, I have a meeting tomorrow with our vice president, and then I gotta be with my boss on Friday. I'm like, who wants to travel around with somebody on a Friday?
Oh,
this is just torture. I know. But I'm like, you know what? We're gonna roll with the punches. And my father coming over my house tomorrow, child. He just...
Do you think you better leave early?
Child, I don't know. But
you can leave early Friday.
We gonna have to do it. We gonna have
to can help you out a little bit right there.
My last appointment is a lunch, so I'm gonna have me a good little dinner, a good little lunch, and I'm gonna drop off and get on the road and go on.
This sounds like that's the plan. I think you should do just. This sounds like the plan right there. Come on.
Absolutely, okay.
I'm for it.
But y'all, it's been a lot going on in the streets.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I heard.
What you hear, friend?
There's a certain little yellow skinned man out here suing bloggers. That's what I heard. Looking for their... I don't want to be on the list. So there won't be any pictures, but I guess I'm too small for him to worry about, you know what I mean? If you're wondering who we're talking about, it's Maurice Scott. Yeah. He's out here threatening the folks, allegedly, okay? Looking for their YouTube dividends and things, trying to figure out how much they're making on their channels. I guess just to see if it's worth it to sue people. Hey, knock it off, Maurice, okay? You decided to be on reality TV.
Sir, why are you trying to see what the coin the people are making? Are you making enough money over there with the Love and Marriage and the Huntsville? Are the clients not coming in enough that you got to take the YouTubers' money? I mean,
but child, I don't know. You want my $100 check? Go on, get this joker.
Come on, because I don't understand. Like, is the check not clearing with Mr. Carlos?
Right.
What are we doing? And why is this a thing? This is crazy to me.
It's a waste of everybody's time. Everybody's time at this point. Like, sir, we've got to get a life. You gotta get a life. Now, I get it. There are certain things, and I tell y'all this in my videos all the time. There are certain things that I just feel like some, people that report on it got to get a life too. Like, we got to talk about something else. We can't. And I have been driving this home. We can't talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville for your entire channel. It is not going to work. You will not grow that way. You'll grow with that audience, and that's
Yep.
it. If the show goes away, there are going to be a lot of bloggers, unfortunately, that their channels will go to kaput. Okay? There is going to go kaput because that's all you talk about all day. Now, granted, the Love and Marriage Huntsville audience is very faithful. They look for videos, child. How many? Mel went to the bathroom 3 times today.
Girl, the
Like,
stuff I see, I be like, oh my gosh.
I gotta watch this video, girl. Mel went to the bathroom 3 times, girl. She usually only go two, girl. What? Let me watch this video. What they talking about? So I get it. Okay, you likes what you likes. Cause that's how it is with the girls on the Bravo stuff. Like they have their audience, and this channel, this stuff has its own audience. It is what it is. Everybody like what they like, okay? And that audience is very strong. However, when you do not have a diverse offering on your channel, Kalani Harrelson says, I had to change my YouTube algorithm. Listen, sis.
Girl, me too.
Me too.
I did the same thing, and I did it months ago.
Yeah, you got to. Because it was at one point where everything on my timeline was love. Now I get a little sprinkle of this, a little sprinkle of that. I don't
Yeah.
really have, honestly, I don't really have a lot of mainly Love and Marriage Huntsville
I
blog.
don't either.
I get, and I'm not afraid. I'm not one of those bloggers that's afraid to shout out other YouTube channels.
Yeah.
I mainly, if I see anybody that does Love and Marriage Huntsville, well, Sean always comes up, but she does basically a lot of the same stuff I do.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Richie Scotty comes up in my timeline, giving you the real tea. Well, Scotty don't even review it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
True Tea comes up in my timeline. Other than that, outside of those people that review the show, everything else is a mix. Like I get child hair videos,
Yep.
um health tutorials like juicing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get people that report on different pop culture things, fashion. So it's just like my timeline is really diversifying. So
Mm-hmm.
I want to see different things. I don't want every time I come on YouTube it's all about Love and Marriage Huntsville. But I don't know what you think. What you think, friend, about this whole suing the folks and things?
You know what? I see both sides.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what people don't like about me sometimes because I'm never just over here, but I can't be. But I think that's what makes me me and makes me unique. I see both sides. On one hand, I do get it like, Maurice, come on, sir. You're doing team too much. Like I said in the beginning, are you not getting paid? Are you not like what is going on with your finances that you won't get the blogger's finances? So I think he's foul on that end. On the other end, I do feel like some of the bloggers go too far and stay way too long. I do get that part too. And I don't know the background story. I don't know how it goes, so I'm not going to go too deep into it. But if he did ask you to remove it or ask you to do X, Y, and Z, then why not? That's just my opinion. I think we should all learn from the Tasha K situation. If the person is coming to you asking you to take this down, don't do this. I mean, can we not do it? Thank you. Can we not do it?
Now I will say, and first of all, shout out to the 9 people that we have in the chat. Come on in, people. Come on
Come
in.
on. Yeah.
We had Gabby Janice, Hey Shay, and Sean. We have, of course, our girl Kalani Harrelson is in the building. We have Michelle here. Thank you so much, Michelle, for tuning in. Thank y'all so much for watching. But the person I'm talking about, I watched about 2 hour and 30+ minute video. Well, I didn't watch the whole thing. I caught the end of it because
Woo, 2 hours.
now, let me not lie. I have watched me a couple 2 hours. Some of them get interesting, but when it's too much commentary, like from, it's too much. But Here for High Tea was one of the people, was the video that I watched. And she was the one that was saying that they were, pretty much coming after her or whatever. And she said that the video that was in question, she did take it down. So
Okay.
she's sure why, this is still, moving forward.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
She gets it, like with the Tasha K thing. Tasha refused to take down the video, but she took the video down, so it should have ceased and, moved on from there. But I guess he just trying to prove a point.
So he's trying to make an example out of somebody, and now and now I'm figuring to be more on the blogger side. Like I said, I get where he's coming from, but I'm gonna have to weigh heavily on the blogger side on this because she did what whoever it is, whoever the people are, they did what you requested of them, and now at this point you just being a butthole.
Yeah.
At this point, you being a butthole and a jerk about the situation. If they don't took it down, they have did their part. Move on, sir.
Yeah,
You
and
won. It's accomplished.
yeah, you got to grow up. People gonna call you names when you put yourself in the public eye like that. You are up for scrutiny.
Yeah.
People gonna talk trash about you. People gonna say stuff about you, and if you don't have thick enough skin, um, like you want to put thick enough dick in your wife all the time that's sick, then yeah, you gotta grow up. But yeah, that's all I have for that. Cause frankly, my dear, I don't give a okay. And don't look for me, Maurice, because if you try to sue me, you'll just be practicing. I'm just saying, cause ain't nothing, you can't squeeze water out of a turnip. I don't think you can anyway. Moving on.
The thing is, okay, I got one more question. If he sued, let's just say it works, and he sues them. Y'all know what my favorite question is. Now what?
Now what?
Now what? But I will say this. I do think that we should start moving towards something else. This show is on a big decline. I don't know if the people ready for that. I don't even know if people realize that. But this show is on a big decline. And it's time to start shaping and moving into something else. Just a word of advice. I think it's going to be hard trying to get into different algorithms and different sectors of YouTube, but keep pushing.
You got
And
to.
that's all my little advice I got. Just keep going.
Hence my you will be up after this video, depending on how long I'm on. Okay. Uh, yeah, you got to do some other stuff, people. You got to do.
Yeah.
No, just before we close it out, which we will close it out soon. Bloggers, you got to get interested in some other stuff.
Yeah.
You have got to. It's a great show. I love the show. I do. I don't love it all day, every day. And I'm saying all this to say there's certain things that we should just leave alone, right?
I agree with
I'm
that
not in digging up somebody's arrest records.
too.
That's not clowning anybody else that does.
Correct.
I want to do. I
I
don't
agree.
fault people for reporting on just what's happening on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And can you guys stop doing shit when the show is not on? We don't see housewives doing a whole bunch of shit that we can talk about now. They
Yeah.
for the show. They're discreet.
Mm-hmm.
You folks can't do that. You
Yeah.
got on the internet like and that's the thing. You want to sue the bloggers, Maurice? Let's keep it a buck, okay? The bloggers is the reason why this show is popping, my nigga.
And that part, I think. Let me say this, okay? Let me shake the table a little bit. I think the bloggers are the reason why this show is the most talked about.
Which brings about popularity. Nobody's gonna talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not
But
bringing.
the reason why I'm kind of throwing that caveat in there because the numbers ain't matching. The people ain't really watching the show like that. But that's why I'm throwing that caveat in there because so many people are I'm on the blackout and if this person ain't on the show or if y'all don't take this person out, I'm no longer looking at it. So the views aren't really there. So that's why I'm kind of throwing a little caveat in there. But I do feel like because and I agree, the bloggers are the reason why you can go and sue somebody. The
Mm-hmm.
bloggers are the reason why you are known, your wife known, and however many other people in the cast. I do feel like don't, cut off your nose to spite your face, especially when you and already, especially if, in my opinion, if they've already complied to what you want. But don't cut off your nose to spite your face, because if you get your people, because let me tell you something, I got 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out. I'm just gonna be, and I've been like this since last year. I literally got 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah.
So I don't do the extra stuff. I really am kind of one of the ones to where I will and let me not say this, because sometimes I will dabble over to the little mess and be like, "Y'all, did y'all see this?" Because most time it's just be an easy read. Why not come over here and talk about the folks? But give y'all my read. I'm done. I'm not going to make a part 5, 15, 16, 17, and 18 about the same thing we just talked about yesterday.
No.
And, but again, that's just my opinion. But yeah, I think he needs to slow up and just move on.
Yeah, I genuinely be wanting to I mean, really it goes along with why I started my channel in the beginning. Like,
Mm-hmm.
have other people to talk about things with, get other people's ideas or thoughts on certain situations, right? That's the only reason I will talk about some of the stuff. But again,
Mm-hmm.
creating stuff for us to talk about. It's not like we are like stalking them and
Correct.
you're putting it out for public consumption for people to
Mm-hmm.
have to say about it. So, hey, listen, good luck to those people. I hope that here for hot tea and all the other people that were mentioned are able to band together and sue his ass for credit. Moving on,
Move
okay?
right on along. Good luck, y'all.
That's my opinion, and this is all alleged in my motherfucking business and what you if you don't like it. All right. Moving on. So, love, speaking of love and marriage, let's bring it on to my town, my city.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, child, this ain't gonna be a scene by scene review because I ain't did not one, two, or three.
Yeah.
I am going to sum it all up. Ashley, take a nap. Take a nap, and you know what? You don't get no sleep. I want you to get some and just take a couple days to wake up. That's what I want you to do, because you, my friend, are getting on my motherfucking nerves. Ashley and I don't know who the flying fuck y'all think y'all are. Y'all think that you are the Monique and the Chris Samuels of the show. You think you're slick. You think because that spot was open that you guys can take
They
your
could jump in.
jump right on in it. You're
Yep.
not.
Yep.
You're not.
Mm-hmm.
And you think you're going, let me tell you something, honey. I know Arena Tyler. Okay? I know her. I've told y'all in my videos in the beginning, I did network marketing with Arena. I have been in rooms with Arena. You will not son Arena Tyler. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who the fuck you thought you was talking shit to, Ashley. Like she's supposed to run up behind you. Oh,
Bow down to her.
are you okay? Oh my God, I'm in your house, so I'm checking on you first. No, Arena was out there. She saw,
That's
uh,
who she saw.
yeah, she saw
That's
Joy.
who she saw.
She was like, hold on, what's happening? Let me figure out what's going on. And Joy is like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck going on. But Joy didn't speak to the lady when you walked up in her house. Let's
Right.
say you
That
were,
was the thing.
yeah, you're trying to play these little games, okay? And it ain't whatever you selling, I'm not buying it, lady. Okay? And then you going home and telling your husband all this BS and quick, you all in the Kool-Aid, don't know the damn flavor with your short ass. I'm really just really sick and tired of Ashley and Quick. You're
You
Ashley.
know what? I think I'm more over Quick than I am over Ashley.
Yeah, because he the one went back and told her that Clifton said that they might be jealous of them. And Clifton did not say that.
Right.
He was just basically saying, are y'all thinking that there's some level of competition? Like, because
Mm-hmm.
He's basically letting her know you trying to make it seem like you made us, and you did not. We came from a TV show that was
Right.
watched, like it has a viewing audience. We didn't just come on here just because you felt pity on us and was like, "Cool, we met them somewhere. Let's bring them on here." No, we had our own following. Like, what the fuck is you talking about?
And how did you know us? You had to see us on TV for you to feel like they will be a good. Here's my thing when it comes down to Ashley, because I kind of like Ashley, but I feel like Ashley is definitely dragging this on too long. And the one thing that I did not like about the whole Ashley and Joy breakdown is that Ashley feel like, oh, I apologize, you need to get over it.
Right.
You wrong, boo. You created the offense. You wrong.
Ashley, here's the deal. I don't give a fuck what's going on. If I tell you not to say something, bitch, don't tell my tea.
And she did. And here's the thing that she don't want to see. You did it to be spiteful.
You did.
Your whole attitude when you was talking to Alicia, it was spiteful. Very. Oh, she want to say this? Oh, well, guess what? I know about you're acting like a 15-year-old school girl.
And you did it while the cameras was rolling.
And that you did it behind the scene, and Alicia went and told it, or out. You did it for everybody to see.
And that's my thing. Do not do some shit to me and then tell me when I gotta get over it.
And that's what I don't like about this Ashley Joy situation. Correct.
She's like, Ashley thinks, oh, well, you listen. You want to be a part of the plastics? Okay, this is how you got to get in, girl, because I'm the leader. I'm the captain of the plastics. And you my friend, because I'm that girl. Okay, so you better get over it that I told you. And Joy over here like, girl, who the fuck is you? I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
I don't clear people school you think we at, but I don't care about none of that. I live my own. You see, I don't shit about what you doing over there. I don't want to be your friend. I don't like you. Don't want you. I don't cares about you. You told damn secret. Okay.
Yep.
But then again, Joy, when are you gonna get over it?
And I see that part too, because I do think when she did reach out to you, and okay, you left on red the first time. When she reached out the second time, you could have responded back and said, "Hey, I'm still trying to process this, but I do want us to have a conversation." Right. It ain't like she told your social security number. It ain't like she don't put come on, Joy. I get that she betrayed you in a way, and she was messed up about how she did it. But at the same time, come on, let's let it go. Come on, let's move past it. It ain't that deep for y'all to be arguing and squabbling the way y'all do.
And Joy said herself that she told Clifton the same day that she told Ashley that she told Ashley. And y'all are on reality TV. Like, I don't know if this is just a game for them to have some type of storyline, but Ashley, this ain't what you want. She keep on saying, well, Ashley, everybody wants the mean girl to come out. It's out. Who cares?
And I feel like that is so childish because at this point you can humble yourself. You so busy trying to defend why you right because I apologize. But you could have took that same moment like what you and Ray did, go meet up over some coffee and say, hey, let's talk this out. I like you. We cool. We're building a friendship. And I think she needs to take some accountability. What I did was wrong. I shouldn't have done it. But on the flip side, Joy gonna have to take Joy gonna have to take some accountability too and be like, you know what? I should have walked in and went straight to you. But I did, or whatever the case may be. I get where you're coming from. I ain't have no ill intent. But Ashley, you have a lot of ill intent behind it, friend. I don't care what you say. You have some ill intent behind it. And what Lee is saying, I think Joy is a liar too. I look at Joy and Dustin. I hope I'm saying his name right. People Carlos a lot. Dustin. And I was looking at that, and one thing I did not like about it, I felt like Joy never answered the question directly.
No, she kept doing them little fake ass laughs.
Yeah, she'll go around it, come back, and I'm like, girl, answer the question. You can talk, you're very intellectual, but for whatever reason, I'm gonna need you to drive home and get to the point because you're not saying anything of substance. And it's always, baby, I don't. Come on, tell me.
That's why I asked you.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I don't. I actually don't. That's why I asked you. That's that. I wanted Dustin to say that, but Dustin looked like he was frustrated with her, but was trying to be respectful. And he was like, okay, I see what you're doing. Okay, Phaedra, let me go ahead,
You.
move on, because boo and back to you. You're not going to answer any of these questions, so
You
I'm.
answered nothing. And because of that, I do see her as a little piece of a liar.
Yeah, a big piece, a people
Yeah,
of a liar. She's definitely. It's too much. It's
yeah,
too much. Joy, she got to grow up. She has to grow up. She's very childish too. She
yeah.
likes to hold on to grudges for silly shit. Like, you still mad at Black for whatever reason. Girl, listen, y'all ain't singing nobody's go-go band together in the longest. He's not even with your friend anymore. Like, girl,
Right.
TV with him. You talking about you not gonna film with him. You ain't gonna film with this person. You ain't gonna. Well, girl, where the fuck is you gonna film it? In your closet? And we don't
And
want.
then here's my question: are you and the girl even still cool like that? For you to be holding on to this much loyalty, like I would be asking the question: where is this dead friend?
Right?
Where is she?
Is she that sad? Because I mean, Black and Sherelle have been married for years now. So it's time. It's time to grow up. It's time to
Let
get
it go.
absolutely time to get over it,
Get
baby.
your Elsa on and let it go, my friend.
Yeah,
Let it go.
it's given too much.
Yeah.
So it's really the summary of the Ashley, Quick, and everybody versus everybody's story is Ashley and Quick think that they're bigger than who they really are, and they
Yeah.
feel everybody wants to be around them, but they actually look dumb because nobody is really like pining after y'all. I think
Correct.
that, like, people should be like wanting to aspire to have their affection. And
Mhm.
on the show is like, do you know who the fuck I am?
Right. Or like everybody don't hold their own weight.
Right,
This
right.
isn't a okay, let's just use Huntsville. I don't think or forget Huntsville. Let's just use an housewives.
Nene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody is the breakout star over here. Even when Monique was over there and she thought she was gonna be, she didn't even come out being the breakout star. Everybody over there is pretty much evil, even playing field.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Nobody is outdoing nobody. Nobody is out reading nobody. Y'all all on the same level. So I think that, if he deflates some of that stomach, they'll get back into come down to earth a little bit. But
Right.
deflate some of your titties. Y'all got too much air in a lot of places in y'all body parts and it's sitting y'all up in the clouds. Deflate some of the air in y'all body parts and y'all will be all right.
Yeah. It's given. I'm looking at Ashley like, girl, what? Nobody is pressed to be around you, honey.
And the reality of it is that she keep hearing jealousy, but you're hearing it in the wrong way. You are jealous of her and Arena's relationship.
You are.
You're jealous of it. Even though Raina has said you keep making these little snarky remarks. Oh, you with your best friend. Oh, you're jealous. And then when she went to go check on her, you go say, oh, you take your butt out there with her too. How maybe
Girl.
you good at following. You are.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think I think Ashley is like 38, 39. I think she's my age.
Wait, we're the same age?
I think so. Let me look and see. I don't think Ashley's 40 yet.
Okay.
But anyway, Ashley is doing too much. She
Yeah.
is really, really, really doing. She's not 33. She ain't no damn 33.
Girl. Girl.
That's a lot. Wait, Ashley Silva was born April 15th, 1990.
Shut up. That's a typo. Ashley, go and fix your bio.
That ain't damn real.
That I cannot believe that to be right.
No.
Oh gosh. Okay, girl. 33. All right.
That ain't. That, I don't believe that.
I don't want to believe that either. I don't know. Okay, now she over here having Tiffany vibes. Okay.
Child is not. I believe Ashley is like my age. I'm gonna look on her Instagram because I'm pretty sure that'll. I'm gonna look it up later because she wasn't born in no damn 1990.
That has to be wrong. That
That
has.
is,
I don't believe that either. I don't think she's that young.
hell no.
Mm-mm.
Lost your goddamn mind.
I don't
But
believe it.
all that being said, Arena is in her 50s. About to, well, I think she turned 50 already now. I think she was 49 at the time, but like,
Okay.
yeah, ain't nobody got time to be playing around with you in your little girl games.
Mm-hmm.
Thing, you should be chasing after Arena, not the other way around. Arena is a extra grown ass woman.
That part.
I,
I,
mm-mm. But child, Gabby Janice says, if I walk up to an event and see a lot of commotion, I'm going to the first person I see. Then I'm going to go check on the person whose house it is. Bingo. Absolutely.
but I do believe Oranga as to where she just did not see Ashley. I believe her.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you back here, all I see is straight ahead. All I see is my friend walking past me.
Right.
And you can see that she's mad and upset. I'm not going to say, hold up, cut the music, everybody be quiet. Throw your hand up in the air, girl, so I can find you. Like, nobody is doing that in real life. She didn't see you.
She did not. She did not. She wasn't checking. Like you doing too much, Ashley. It's a lot. It's
She
a
wanted a moment. It did not land. So much so that you're ready to almost fight your so-called friend because she went and checked on Joy. Girl, that even no real reason to be mad.
like I said, Ashley is the type of person that thinks that somebody is supposed to kiss her tail. She thinks that she's Ashley Silva. You want to be my friend. You wants to be around me. So here are the requirements. I take blind loyalty only.
Mm-hmm. And that's all it is.
She
And
would
I'm with Gabby. Ashley was trying to son her friend.
yeah,
And I'm glad Arena didn't fall for it. Like, first of all, girl, who you talking to?
you never gonna do that to Arena Tyler.
Who you talking to?
Arena, that ain't even in her makeup, okay? Arena is like, oh, I do this shit for real.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, what are we doing?
Let me tell you something. They some fashionable folks, Arena and Jamie, but don't play with her. Don't
Mm-hmm.
okay? She does not play, and that is a hard working woman right there. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so getting it right. Listen, I actually am very fond of Arena, and she's genuinely a nice person, and she's a very real. Like I am glad that I had the chance to be in close quarters with her. She's very intelligent. She's they've done a lot of things in business that should be commended. I do think that they quality with the way they dress because you ain't seen nothing yet from being on this show, but
Mm-hmm.
as always well put together. Like you ain't never gonna catch her in no off day.
Yeah. I can see that because how she kind of show up for the show. Like everything is always some heels. And girl,
And,
where you going? Like, why are you so dressed up?
tennis shoes, and it's still gonna be the best of the best and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and she gonna be Gucci down to her socks, whatever. But moving on to Arena and Jamie on their personal story, they had a little meeting. What did you think about the meeting with the Salt Cave lady?
With
She's a therapist, but that was the lady from the Salt Cave.
it was.
Yeah, remember that was her. She was Monique's therapist too. I thought.
Oh, she didn't look familiar at all.
Yeah, that was a white lady from the Salt Cave.
Huh, interesting. Okay. Um, I think Arena did not expect for her to kind of somewhat side with
Jamie.
yeah, with Jamie. I don't think she expected that. I think she came in thinking that she was going to be on her side and her side only. But I liked it. I do think it gives for a good storyline as to how we think we over stuff, and when something pops out, oh, maybe we really ain't over like I thought I was over. And I think that's for both of them. I do feel like Arena definitely overreacted when they was out here in this good public in the broad daylight. Like, girl, why are you hollering? And I feel like if he told you he didn't want to talk about it, let's leave it alone. Especially because y'all was out in public. Maybe if y'all was at the house, okay, press him a little bit more, but y'all out in public. So I
Yeah.
think she did go way too far over it, and I can kind of see where Jamie coming from. Baby, you coming up like a whole contradiction up around up and through now.
I think the therapist was Terry was right when she said that they have to stop bringing up the past.
Mm-hmm.
Leave the past in the past. Stop validating. Stop trying to validate your current point with something that happened in the past.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't stand, and I tell my husband that too. Like when we're having an argument or we're talking about something, I be like, no, no, no. Let's isolate what we're talking about right now.
Right. Keep it on the now.
Yeah, you talking about some old shit that don't have nothing to do with what, but he's like,
Mm.
I'm doing it for context. No, you collusion. No.
Yep.
Oh, what the heck we talking about right now? You're mad because I didn't put this away or blah blah blah. That's what we're talking about. Not yeah, because 10 years ago when you ain't put your shoes away and I fell. No.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous. So yeah, I think if Jamie is still jealous of Arena or Arena is still jealous of Jamie and some other chicks, talk about it and be done with it. And
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
move on. Gabby Janice says, it was some missing parts because that argument went by real quick. I see why Jamie was going back and forth with Color Me Pink because he reminds me of Marceau. Jamie was going back and forth with Color Me Pink?
Hmm.
I gotta see that.
I
Child.
didn't know that either.
Kalani Harrelson says, yeah, bringing up the past can make an argument worse. Definitely. Gabby Janice says, if he would have answered her question, she would have had it deaded the whole situation. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I don't think she would have. I think it would have egged on because if he would have answered that question, another question was going to follow, and another question was going to follow. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It was a lot. It was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want them to move on. I let it go.
Move on. Let it go.
Let it burn like Usher. What else happened on the show? Mama T and this lizard child. They in there arguing and she got the lizard and getting the worm. Like, who gonna pay for my lizard's food? Like a whole bunch of shit. But that was cute and funny to me. And child, winter, summer, spring, and fall. That man don't love you, honey. I see why y'all not together. That was a waste of your time and ours too. Yeah, I'm actually upset with you for bringing him on the show and wasting our time like this. That was a mess. That man wants some pussy. That's what he wants. Yeah, he wants to blow your back out. Do not see. Here's the thing, ladies. That's holding it tight, holding that chastity, baby. You too old for that. I'm so sorry. Lord, forgive me. When to you in your 40s holding that pussy, give it up.
What?
I need
Again?
I need to see what that dick do before I waste my time with you. Okay? I need to see what that dick do before I
Damn.
with you. Okay? I'm just saying.
You can teach. You can say slow down,
Uh-uh.
back up,
Uh-uh.
go to the left,
No,
move to the right.
because I needs to know if you have enough to fit to the left and to the right. Okay. And he needs to make sure that your walls is not like throwing a hot dog down the hallway. Okay. Because you stick a couple fingers in there, that's deceiving. You that ain't right. he got to test the streams of water flow before he yeah. Yeah. My wedding night, that can't that cannot be my first time figuring out that the dick is whack. Mm-mm. Cause I will not spend the rest of my life with somebody with some bad dick. I'm just
You won't, because see, they go to keyword. Spend the rest of your life. So y'all got the rest of y'all life to figure this thing out.
I don't got that type of time. You see, I don't got that type of time. I'm getting old, you see. And winter, you older than me. So baby, we can't spend winter, summer, spring, and fall trying to get this sex together. So girl, go on, bend it over, throw that ass in a circle, and give it up. Cause homeboy wants to fuck. That's what it is. Okay. And if you ain't gonna fuck, you got to let him go. You got to let it go. Period. The end. Mm-hmm.
In the end.
Yeah, I just, I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
I think
Chastity
it's
after,
commendable for her to want to wait.
mm. Yeah, but here's my thing. We want to wait till we get married, but you over here kissing and hugging and fondling. You doing everything up to the act and giving this man blue balls. That's giving him frustration. That ain't gonna rush me to the altar.
Especially now, I agree with that. Especially when you're spending the night with each other.
Baby, Gabby Janice, honey. The dick was whack. It would have been
Morning, Gabby.
listen.
He just been tired. Try
No,
again.
no. And I think me and my friend Kalani, as someone in her 40s, yeah, I need to see what that D do. Girl, listen. Sean been on that altar. Sean, y'all listen, let me tell you something about my friend. My friend don't cuss. She reads her Bible 5 times a day faithfully. She said, listen,
I
you
really do, y'all.
you better hold on to your love. Oh, yeah. No, okay. I can't hold it. The KY, it's over there. Let's get it. Cause yeah. Mm, I ain't playing these games. Give me that dick. I don't got time to play. And if it's trash, you think I'm gonna marry you? No. No. No.
You can fix it.
No. You got to have big ties to ride this ride. Okay. That's what you got. This is serious over here. So I need to make sure they can handle all this artillery. Cause I come with
Okay, but look. Okay, so if it ain't right, that means your body going up, because how you go? You can't test out all.
let me something. Let me tell you something. Ain't nobody got I ain't got class is not in session. Okay. Okay. Now let me tell y'all this. And we ain't gonna go too far deep down the hole that I can go into. But let me say this. There are situations where the first time you have a canoodling session that you could be like, that wasn't quite what I thought. But that wasn't quite what I thought. You can tell whether it's a damn, this nigga can't fuck, or oh, maybe we both were nervous and it was just kind of like, oh, we weren't in sync. Now we know we know what to expect. So next time I'm gonna hit him with a woo woo woo, and then it'd be a good old smash session the second time. But those indications. Why? Because you had the first session. I'm just saying. You got to figure that out. I got to get downtown Judy Brown with you. I can't. Nope. Ain't no waiting. I'm about to be 40. Come, give it up. Let me see what you're doing. And your head better not be whack either. Now that I will try to teach somebody. I will try that. But the dick can't be whack.
Okay, so if you're willing on one end, clearly we can do it on the other end.
I will help. See, because I believe that 80% of men do not give good head. I believe those statistics, and I made those statistics up myself, by the way.
Okay.
I feel like 80% of men do not know how to give head on their own. Okay, I sound so like a 15-year-old saying, give what's the best way to say that? 80% of men don't know how to eat the box. I feel like women can coach to that, and if a man is willing to learn what you like, good, you can do that. But I
See,
can't.
I feel the same way about the three-letter word. The same way with sex, because I think this too with men is that I think that so many men has been in this wham bam thank you ma'am situation to where they've never probably had a woman to say, okay, that's good right before we go to work. Okay, that's good, if we just want to be fun in the restroom type situation. But I think that's okay to be like, I need you to slow this down.
I know that's right, Kalani. But you know what? Here's the thing. You gotta have a man that wants to please. Okay? That's the biggest thing. Because there's some men out here that you'll be in the moment and they like, oh, I gotta let it out. And you like, hey, 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 I'm not done. No, it's been so long. I don't give a damn. How Leave it in there until I'm done. I'm not finished yet. I almost was. But
Although,
you got those types of men that can't control it, or they really just don't give a damn. It's like I got mine,
my
you
mind's gonna get yours.
yeah.
Yep.
And
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of men that are like that, but then you have those men that are like, I don't get pleasure unless you're pleasured.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the types of men that I love, okay? Because they are going to go at all leaps and bounds, okay? They going to use their mouth, fingers, ears, nose, and chin,
Mm-hmm.
dick and everything to make sure that you get where you going,
I
because
agree.
they are fulfilled. So it's
Mm-hmm.
on the type of man that you have. But getting back, child, we done went down the whole
Really?
Dr. Ruth. Uh,
We did.
but Yusha, whatever his name is,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Yusha wanted to fuck. And I feel like Little Miss Winter is a freak. I feel like Winter probably was sucking that man's dick and doing everything but fucking.
You
And then,
did?
oh hell yeah, hell yeah, you kissing? And I bet you she did a little swirl of the tongue to show him, oh yeah. Just pretend like this your dick. She just looked like she would do some little freaky shit like that just to entice him. And that type of shit I don't like either. Don't entice me. You
Like,
you're
mm-hmm.
kissing and you're feeling, probably
Yeah.
grabbed his dick and jerked it twice to make everything nice. Girl, stop.
She probably was playing too much.
Yeah.
And
And if
yeah,
you
I can
can't,
see, yeah.
give it up. Mm-mm. Willing to participate in your kinks. Okay, let me stop. Child, look, you and me both, Kalani. I'm like, all right, man, let me leave you alone. It was Sherelle who brought Winter and Yusha together. He seemed like a nice enough guy to try it. At least she never gave it up, I don't think. I don't know. Who knows, but he was acting like, oh, I was just testing you to make sure. No,
That was
no.
a good lie.
He
It had no blushing from A to Z.
He's talking about some. Oh yeah, but if you gonna be coming over my house and spending the night, you got to give it up.
Yeah.
But you talking about you want to wait till marriage? He lying. He full of shit. You
Yep.
should. And he alluded to possibly like, oh, maybe I'll go and get. If you coming over and not giving it up, then I might go somewhere else. But then he went. But no, 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 for real, we on the same page. I want to wait till marriage too. No, you don't. That's
Yeah.
up because he like, listen, fuck this waiting. You
But see,
want
I think he messed himself up by saying, "Oh, let's wait till marriage," and like you was almost kind of leading her on to think that it was gonna be a quick work and y'all was gonna be married in the next 6 to 8 months. So I think he shot his own self in the foot for saying that bull crap.
Well, also, Winter, you don't need to be trying to marry nobody in those 6 to 8 months because it took you that daggone long plus some to get out of the marriage that you was in that was trash.
You just got
So,
out of marriage. Like, just got out of marriage.
you should have been out here just having a little fun and keeping it pushing. That's what.
Yeah.
But Winter, good luck to you. Okay,
Sure.
that shit that you doing is whack. What else? What else is going on? We didn't really see. We didn't see Sherelle at all yet.
She hadn't came back. We saw her husband, but
Uh, yeah, we did see that, but we did not see her. Oh, and child, the love you, Kalani. Thank you for bringing it up. When Winter told him that she loved him, I said,
oh yeah,
"Yes, baby. What is you doing? Why would you do that, girl? Why would you do that?" And he's talking about, "Yeah, I respect that."
right. It was definitely. Oh, okay, cool.
You, you,
Okay, cool. That's what's up. That's what he literally did. That's what's
I would have been like, so, y'all let me back. That
no,
be
no. It was a
that,
that's what's
that be the shit that like a motherfucker like me. I'd be like, I mean, it's not like I love you or anything.
up. Mm-hmm.
Or something.
uh-huh.
And he say, and I'd be like, yeah, I love you too. Like the funny chick that make like a joke out of it. You ain't gonna have me saying the shit first for me to
Ain't, ain't.
or I'm gonna get you tequila'd up,
Mm-hmm.
saying it back just
I
for
know. Definitely not saying it first.
yeah, because that's dead. You ain't about to embarrass me,
Ain't.
especially the people's national TV show. But yeah, that's Love and Marriage, DC. Yeah, apparently Ashley and Winter are supposed to become friends this season because they're doing a whole lot together. Uh, if I was Winter, I wouldn't trust Ashley as far as I can throw his ass. So no, what? Not Donna D said. At least you should thank Winter for sharing.
He did.
Thank you for sharing that with me. Like, yeah, that's real sweet of you and stuff. Like, yeah, I really fucks with that.
Right.
Boy, go sit down. But I'm moving on. All right, Monique.
Baby Club Shay Shay out here taking all the YouTube views, okay? Take it all.
This one, this one I really want to get into. Um, Shout out to Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharp. That man is doing things in the world.
Yeah.
He is really, I am so excited. I love seeing other people elevating. Like, he is getting money. Okay.
Right. Before we get into the Monique,
Yes.
y'all hear it first. Right here. I think the next one to take him over the top with Kat and Monique, he need to get Whitney Williams.
Ooh. If she
That will break the internet.
Now, the only thing about Wendy is she gonna be in her right mind to damn do it?
And there's gonna be all more reasons why the internet is going to break.
Woo child. I don't know. That might be on his conscience. He might be like, ugh.
I think Wendy would be the next one. I don't think she will be. I think she
Yeah.
should be. Let me fix my words. She should be the next one. Because people been waiting for Wendy to talk. They want old Wendy back.
Yeah. That would be
You know
one
what?
books, okay? Cause Oprah and Tyler ain't coming.
They not.
They ain't
They
coming.
not.
They
I
is.
feel like he said that to pacify her, but go ahead, friend. We'll get into it. Go ahead.
Child, let me say this. I was able to watch Queen. Shout out to Queen Sheba, cause that sister, she really be thinking. Cause I watched that interview, and what really stood out for me. Now we're gonna go through a lot of different things of how I feel, whatever. I number one, I will start off by saying I do stand with Monique and how she stands. I appreciate how much she stands up for herself and is
Mhm.
gung ho for holding people accountable or whatever. Everybody but herself. Let's put a pin in that. You hold your damn self. Um, what stood out to me when she asked Shannon Sharp, you know, what motivated you to become successful? And he was like, to take care of my family. I felt like, we wouldn't want for anything. And she said, I just I wanted to be popular. Like I wanted, well known or whatever. I wanted to be a celebrity. Like I wanted people to notice me. I was so used to being the little fat girl or whatever. And I'm like, that ain't enough. That shouldn't be enough it for you. So that made me realize, okay, so you do shit for shock value. You like to do shit to be seen. So you saw Cat Williams got all this attention, right? Because you've been saying the same shit over and over again for years. You saw that Cat Williams got all this attention. So you like, haha, let me get my daily dose of attention drug, because I'm an attention whore at its best. Okay, this is Monique talking. So let me get on Club Shay Shay, because if he can get this much attention, Lord knows I can get some too. And I'm gonna go on there talking about Tyler Perry and Oprah, because listen, they the big wigs out here, and I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth about what they did. And Queen Sheba, if we don't think so much alike, she did a video breaking down exactly that. I was thinking that the entire time I watched. And so Queen Sheba did a video basically to that point of saying she gets high off of, it's like attention is a drug for her. And every time she gets her dose by talking about Oprah and Tyler Perry. Now, with that being said, because I'm gonna let you, I see your wheels turning, friend. With all that being said, even though, let that be the reason. Okay, if that's true, cool. I still agree with her, because I think that too often in Hollywood, okay, people always think because, oh, we're black, we need to just go along to get along. I'm happy to be here. I'm gonna go ahead and do whatever the casting couch tells me to do. I'm to, kiss the ring. And my thing is, for Tyler Perry to come from such humble beginnings, you being homeless, you living in your car and this, that, and the third, and you finally got your first play, and Oprah helping you and all this, that, and the third. Why are you expecting other people to just bow down to everything that you say? You worked hard, they're working hard. Acknowledge it. Pay people their worth. So then it brings me back to Christian Keys. It all comes together, you see. It makes me feel like even more that's the shit that you're doing to Christian Keys. Like, that's the only reason why Christian Keys is able to keep a one up on you and keep his show, because he actually was smart enough to record your ass and have evidence, and that he has the evidence. So only thing is, I would have rather Christians say the names.
Correct.
That's the problem. I don't like how nowadays we are silencing ourselves. We're saying they did this to me, or or those people. No, I love the fact that Monique is calling out their names. Oprah did this, stealing my roles. It would have been given to me, and then because she has the power she has, and she has the money she has, she will go and pay and take these roles from me. She's mad because she didn't, she's assuming this, that Monique got that Oscar, and Oprah never got an Oscar at that point, I guess. So now you're going to keep taking her roles, so that, okay, if she can do anything she can do, I can do better. It's just that I didn't have that role. If I'd have did it, I'd have got the Oscar. So let me take all the roles that Monique would have gotten, so that if that is going to get an award, it'll be me. And I just hate that it's this crabs in a barrel type of thing with us, and with Black people. We don't help each other, and if we do, it comes with stipulations. It comes a kiss the ring type of mentality, and that therein lies a fuck job. Go ahead, friend, because that's to say.
So one of the biggest thing my biggest takeaway from what you were saying was the whole she's an attention whore. Here's
Mhm.
the thing for me. I don't think that, do I feel like she do things because she may be looking for a reaction? I would say yes and no, but I'm more on the no side. I don't think she did this video or this interview, sorry, with Shay because of Cat Williams. Do I think it played a part? Yes. I don't know if that's the full intent. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we did have the Taraji P. Henson situation to come out. So it almost kind of all connected and aligned all together, which is, I've been telling y'all this since 2000, whatever. Taraji come out here and cry on the stage. Y'all want to believe Taraji, but y'all didn't believe me when I said it. So I don't know if I can necessarily agree with y'all on that by saying she's doing it for attention, because I think it kind of all aligned together to where it was almost kind of perfect timing that she came out and said the story again. I also think when it comes down to Monique, and this is something I've always stood on with Monique. I agree with Monique and where she stands, what happened. I believe everything she said about them. I think the issue is as to why Taraji was more received versus her, because it ain't always what you say. It really is how you said it. And when she came out swinging, telling Tyler and Oprah to suck her pity wing, and F you and all of that, sometimes now your message got lost in translation
Mhm.
because you went so hard. And not saying they don't deserve it. I'm not, that's how she found her way to express herself. But because you went so hard in the paint, now your message got lost in translation.
Mhm.
And I feel like that's what Nene suffered from too. And why she messed herself up. Because you going on the internet tweeting, telling how Andy like to play with their booger sugar and all of that. And now your message is lost because you went so far on the left side that we forgot what you mad about. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm gonna take it even a step further. I understand that Taraji and Monique's message was clearly the same.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's a little more palatable from somebody that has the body of work. You get Taraji has done the movies. She's done the yes ma'am, no ma'am, thank you ma'am, kissing babies and shaking hands story. She has the she's been in successful movies. She's won the awards and things like that. She's been in positions where she's been successful,
Mm-hmm.
eating lady roles, and it's just more palatable coming from the person that has essentially the accolades to come with the complaint. Now, not to say that Monique doesn't. Monique did the Parkers, which was successful. She did Precious, which was successful because she got an Oscar. But that's where it stopped for her.
But I don't know if that's fair to say because Taraji also took the I'll take the crumbs if that's all you giving. I don't feel like it should have took Taraji at knocking on 50 to say, look, this is enough. I feel like because she took so many crumbs, you know,
She got
that's
frustrated.
why she had more of an extensive background versus if I stopped right here and gave a hard stop and y'all blackball me in the process, Monique don't have anything to go on to build her resume anymore because I got a hard stop. While Taraji is still okay with say, okay, if y'all gonna give me 40,000, all right, give me 40,000. I take the 40,000, and
Yeah,
your co-star making $1 million.
ring. Yeah, Taraji kissed the ring until it became rusty.
Yeah.
And and it started to splinter her lips and the chat
Mm-hmm.
helping. So now she's like, I am literally bleeding dry. Like everything, yeah, y'all talking about I'm making 18, I make 8 million, but by the time I pay everybody, I'm walking away with $500,000 and I'm
Mm-hmm.
I'm Taraji P. Henson. I'm a celebrity. I'm expected to live a certain way. I can't just live in Melrose Place and a little apartment and no,
Right.
I can't do that. So
Mm-hmm.
I have to do all these things to protect myself and keep up with the Joneses, if you will, with my colleagues, but I'm not getting paid like my colleagues.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, two things can be true, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that both of them have been wronged. However, I do think that I just think that's what it is. I think it's that Taraji, yes, she has more of a track record than Monique. So that's what made her story more palatable because it's coming from a person that did kiss the ring, that did all the things and still isn't getting the accolades. People are looking at Monique where it's more believable that you're difficult because you
I,
you don't have the track record of saying, okay, I did all these movies and now y'all are asking me to do this and this is too much. You did this one movie, then you got Oprah and Tyler Perry, which are like beloved in the Black community. And once they say something, it's lost. So you don't even have a track record. Like you ain't even got your feet wet and you talking shit already. This is what the public is thinking because you got two people that are pillars in the community saying this stuff about her allegedly. So yeah, I believe it. Cause who is Monique? You did just one little movie and now you smelling yourself. That's what it looked like. You see what I'm saying? So listening to Monique now, I think that do I believe that it was attention seeking? I still believe that. However, it's attention seeking. Again, two things can be true. It's attention seeking because she gets high off of that, and also because this show is getting a lot of attention right now. So y'all are listening to me on various blogs here and there and sporadically on Instagram. I'm gonna get this multitude of views here, and I'm going to lay the message out in a way where you can now understand it, where it's not going to be chopped and screwed. This was the time where I actually heard her story and felt it. Like
mm-hmm.
talking about her husband and people. I was one of those people that was like, she calling him daddy, girl. But and talking about how he raised her and all this, that, and the third. Now I get it.
Yeah.
You have a like, I get it. Like I too often as Black women, we talk about how we're constantly disrespected and how don't nobody appreciate us, don't nobody love us. Woe is me. Don't nobody care about me. Blah blah blah, which is true. It's a lot going on with Black women in the Black community. But then you have a woman that respects her husband because her husband respects her.
Mm-hmm.
And all this man is doing is pretty much having her back.
That's it.
A lot of people have it.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't leave when she didn't have money. He was still, you know what I'm saying? So yes, and Monique is she was popping off at the mouth and doing the most and acting like somebody's supposed to kiss her ass. And he was teaching her, you can't use your abuse from your
Mm-hmm.
um continue to have poor behavior. Either
Yep.
help or don't keep blaming it on that.
Mm-hmm. I
And
agree.
I think that more people should praise, not praise their husbands, give them the accolades because
Mm-hmm.
ride or die for you like that. Why can't we be ride or die for our husbands? Because
I agree.
that man up right on up these steps
Mm-hmm.
because he gonna do the same thing for me.
Mm-hmm. I actually agree with that. And I actually like that part of it too when she was talking about her husband and by saying that why are people so threatened to see the unit together? You
Mm,
know, and I agree with her on that. We got, and again, we as Black women got to stop saying out loud that I'm tired of doing everything by myself, but
right,
then we go do everything by ourselves. He's behind her. He's being a supportive husband as he should. And I
right,
think we get caught up on the daddy word, whatever. Here, like love it. That's their preference. That's whatever they do. Boo boo boo. But I agree with her. There's nothing wrong with them being a united front. That's
mm,
what they're supposed to do. If you want him to stand up to his mama and stop being a mama's boy, but he can't stand up when you want to fight or get equal pay, like to me that don't make sense. So
Exactly.
I'm with her with that and saying that why y'all threatening about the man and woman being together. And since we're in Black History Month, let me be a little deeper a little bit. That was the one thing that they did not want the slaves to do was be married. That's how you got the coin, term the coin, jumping the broom. So if we're still, sometimes I don't think we even realize how we as Black people still have very much of a slave. Come on, girl mentality at times. But baby, that's a conversation for another day. But I'm not mad at her for that. And as far as Dana goes, she says, I'm wondering all of this would cause a lawsuit to be filed. No lawsuit would be filed. She actually said that in the interview, which I feel like was a very pivotal point, which was if she was so wrong in what she was doing, where's the lawsuit? Because
Yeah.
she's never been sued for not completing her contractual agreement. She's never came out. No, they never came out. And let's be honest, they big wigs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they can shut her down if they want to. They had no grounds to stand on to do anything. They had nothing to even in their big. They did what was going to work. I'm gonna stop you from working. I can't sue you because by contract you did your job. So she didn't break a contract.
Mm-hmm.
They paid her the money. She took the money. She did her job. So there's no lawsuit to come behind it. So they did the next big thing. I'm a lie. And we all willing to believe a lie before we believe the truth. And guess what the people did? They stopped her from working. Oh, don't hire I'm gonna call her Nikki Parker. Don't hire Monique, Oh, she didn't want to do X, Y, and Z. And if I'm Oprah, you're going to listen to me. I'm freaking Tyler Perry. You gonna listen to me.
And that's the problem. That's the thing that irks me. Y'all had the money to pay her to go.
That's that part.
So important for her to promote this movie. Pay her to go and promote the
Then
movie.
why not pay her?
Saying, why am I going to constantly be leaving my family? I've been doing all of this and running and doing. I want to be with my family. I don't want to be running around. But Monique, you want to be with your family so bad, but you disowned your sons.
Which I like now. That's another one right there.
We gonna get into that because I saw that in that video that Mims, shout out to Mims, posted where the son was talking about
He did a video.
relationship, and he's very articulate, well
He
spoken,
spoke very well.
and I feel like to this day I feel like he would have been open to having a relationship with Monique. Monique didn't try to have no relationship with that boy, in my opinion. I feel like she had got into her family bubble.
Yeah.
He didn't fit the mold, and she just moved on without him. And I can't respect a woman that does that. I can't,
Mm-hmm.
because you just throw your kid to the side. There's
Mm-hmm.
nothing that my son would do, or there would be no way that I would just wash my hands of him.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't do that.
I agree. And
Like,
that's my biggest Horror is very disheartening when it comes to her. And where I'm like, I got to deduct a lot of points from you because I'm a mother myself.
mm-hmm,
And to say the words out loud, oh, I didn't want to be a mother, ma'am, what? And and I did a TikTok video about this because it kind of reminds me of women who um give their child up for adoption and then they go on and have a whole nother family and then the adopted child looking like, so what was I? How was it that you so happy and so ready to be a mother?
right,
And that's what that relationship kind of remind me of. And I even said in my video, you want to call everybody sweet baby, but the person you need to, which is your son. And you need to go and make it right. And I agree with the son. Why are you waiting for him to make the first step? You're the mother. You'll always be the mother. You need to go to him. Even if it ain't nothing but a little text saying, hey, baby, I'm just checking in.
yeah.
Y'all gotta have a conversation because you gotta make baby steps, but you gotta do it.
See, that is troubling and puzzling to me. It
Mm-hmm.
is. You going so hard for what's right, and you talk about what's right and people
Yep.
doing and standing up for themselves, but you're not standing up for what's right with your kid.
In your own home. Well,
Like, I just feel like Monique is all about what's right as long as it benefits her.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's really jacked up. It's a really jacked up way of thinking. It
Yeah.
really is. And I just want her. I want her to get herself together. You need to try to fix your relationship with your kid. Um, because all of this that you're doing, even with the Will Packer stuff, where she, was talking about the girl coming in the trailer without her shoes on or something, or they
Mm-hmm.
shoes on, and the girl was like, "Put your shoes on," and Will Packer coming and been there talking about he the HNIC, and I'm like, I saw Almost Christmas or something like that, the movie that she was in.
Mm-hmm.
Thought she was a main character as much as she showed up in the movie. He would have had to pay me for that movie.
Yeah.
But
But she
Paul,
explained it by saying they was doing David, whatever his last name, a favor because that's who they're friends with.
mm-hmm.
But what's the man name you just said his name?
Will Packer.
Will Packer was, from how she explained it, allegedly was trying to take advantage of the situation.
Mm.
How she's explained it, because she was just supposed to do this one little part, but because she's making a splash in the movie, she's bringing some things to life. Oh, she brought a little comedic. I don't know why I can't talk to that baby. None of my words are coming out. Baby, good God.
Sick relief. Uh-huh.
And to the show, I mean, to the movie, I think he had to kind of place her somewhere. Now, these her words said that she was doing a lot of ad lib. There
Mm.
wasn't script, so I don't know. I can see both sides being just that. I don't.
Well, she played that role. It was
She
a
did.
good job. I think Monique the actress is better than Monique the comedian to me, but
Yeah, I can agree with that too.
uh, because her running back and forth across the stage, I agree with DL Hughley, right? Because you just coming up here winging it. It's very evident that that's what you're doing.
But I don't feel like DL have that much room to talk because
He
he's
may-
not that funny at the stand up either.
Maybe he need to wing it because if you writing that foolishness,
Thank you. Like y'all got in the same boat, so I'm just saying.
yeah. But child, I don't respect her. Not her whole situation with her son.
I
How
agree.
dressed Donna Andrews Wiley. She says, okay, but can Monique sue them for blackballing her? She did say that they kept her from being hired for over 10 years. I don't know there may be a continuation. Here's the thing. A lot of it is somewhat hearsay, even though Tyler Perry did admit to and apologize, right, over a recorded phone call. I don't know how much that would stand up in court because
Mm-hmm.
who's to say what job she would have potentially gotten? I stand on this. Monique, did you continue to try to get jobs in Hollywood? I think that you spent several years complaining, but more complaining than working. That would be my only issue with her. Why didn't you get on YouTube? Why didn't you try to do a podcast or a radio show? You had your talk show. Why didn't you try to be in some Lifetime movies or do something? You were a good actress. That is not to be denied. You have to try to put yourself out there. You were doing these workout videos with what's the little dancing your pounds off guy. Play on that. Do some stuff on social media. Promote some things. Become you could have become an influencer. You could have opened your own nightclub. And you had your own nightclub in Baltimore before. You could have been a mentor for up and coming comedians. There's so many things that she could have used her celebrity to pivot to do outside of Tyler Perry and Oprah. You could have changed that narrative on your own. But instead, you decided to run with the I'm right, they're wrong, I'm going to prove it because I don't lie.
Mm-hmm.
That narrative is not paying you.
Okay, so I agree. I do think that she should have tried to do something else. How to the ever, because I did a video not last year, year before last, and compare her and Nene together. I do feel like it's kind of hard to try to move on if you keep hitting a stumbling block. I think it's kind of hard, especially in Hollywood. And because she is Monique to some degree, she has a little pedigree behind her. So I think it's hard for her to move. This is just my opinion, y'all. For her to move in certain lanes and get far. And even if she was to get here, I think she'll get hit with another roadblock because of the situation. And when people put stuff out here and then we see her be erratic at the same time, it do make people kind of back up. Same thing with Nene. Y'all know I love me some Nene down, but Nene is also her own issue at the same time, just like Monique is. We lost the message.
Yeah.
We lost it because of how you reacted. But I will say this when it comes to the whole Oprah situation. I think that Jennifer Lewis, she did a tell-all book.
Really?
And she's talking about Oprah.
Trust me, I believe Oprah is old snake eyes. I do.
Yeah,
Because you was on that Harvey Weinstein plane allegedly
was
on that ledger, and people are allegedly talking about her and her that school in Africa.
Yep.
How she this is all alleged. I don't know if it's true, but that could be linked. So yeah, and my thing is, Oprah, for you to is to my understanding, she was molested when she was young too.
Yeah.
So why would you condone this behavior in any capacity by having Monique's family on the show and this, that, and the third, and you called to ask her about interviewing her brother at first, but then you didn't even tell her that her mother was there. You don't know what you're doing to a family by bringing this stuff out.
Correct.
You are allegedly participating in this type of foolishness behind the scenes too, in some capacity. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been clocked over a long time ago.
Yeah.
I've never seen it before. When people be going up, oh, she did. I be like, okay, y'all gonna see. I got my good eye. Oh, I've always looked at Oprah a certain way. Always looked at her a certain way, especially when the whole Michael Jackson, R. Kelly stuff happened, and you were so hard. And not to say they innocent, but actually, I feel like Michael Jackson is innocent. But we're having that's another conversation for another day. But as R. Kelly goes, he's wrong. He belongs up under the jail. But how you were so willing to be so nasty and rude to your folks, but you ain't said not a piece of Nathaniel when it came down to Harvey. Baby, you still quiet.
Child. And that's why
Still quiet.
Mm-mm.
And you didn't even say anything about, because I don't know how true this is, but even the Jeffrey Epstein situation. You ain't said nothing. Now you got so much to say about what they doing. They all doing something nasty and dirty. Whether they white or black. Why you ain't talking about them either?
Child. Unbelievable. Because she has that kiss the ring mentality where she's like, I'm Oprah. I'm untouchable. But you still black and a woman. Don't forget. So a bitch say, what's up? A bitch say when it says, I totally agree. Oprah was a gatekeeper for the black community. We would have followed her to the ends of the earth, and people that knew that. But yes, she would sell her people down the river quick. Absolutely. No doubt.
Yep.
But y'all, yeah, that's this whole Monique situation. I'm through and all in all, I am, praying that she gets her just desserts. I hope that she gets the opportunities. And once the opportunities come, I want her to deliver on them.
Sure. Yeah.
The key. And now everybody believes you. Everybody, I feel like for the most part, everybody believes her, right? You it's quite a coincidence that the son is responding. Is Oprah and Tyler Perry puppeteering that behind the scenes? Because it's like everybody was on the bandwagon of Monique now. This is a way to kind of scale people back because
Mm-hmm.
right. So it's just troubling, but I hope that she continues to sell out tickets on this tour with Cat Williams. I pray nothing but financial success for her health, for her child. Okay, why not throw us in the mix? But yeah, Oprah, Tyler, you never win when you play dirty, honey.
Never. And it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. It's gonna bite you. You either gonna that's why our good I don't know if y'all want to call him a friend or not, but fucking ID will always say it's either gonna get you on the front end or the back end. Either way, it's gonna get you.
Mm-hmm.
And you cannot go through life thinking you're gonna be unscathed. You
Right.
can't do wrong and don't think that this stuff is gonna come back in some type of capacity. But I'll end it with this with the Monique situation. One thing I do want the narrative to stop being about her. Yes, she said it wrong. Yes, she went about it the wrong way, but her message was true. But I don't think it's fair for her to get the title of, oh, you bitter and you just need to let it go. The
Yeah.
reality of it is that if you have kept me from millions of dollars, please tell me how I'm supposed to act and feel.
Right.
Y'all cutting out folks because they ain't even wish y'all a happy birthday.
Yeah.
Y'all cutting out folks because they ain't pay you your $50. But she needs to get over it because her livelihood stopped and she was out of millions of dollars. Like, come on, y'all. Come
Ain't
on.
mountain high enough and ain't no valley low enough to keep me off your ass, baby.
That part.
Got my money and held up. Here's the thing, Tyler Perry, even Oprah, it would be nothing for them each to give her 10 million apiece.
And that's my point. And they won't make it right. And to me, I feel like that makes it worse.
Yeah.
That makes it worse that
'Cause
you won't even do right.
they're standing in their bullshit. And
Yep.
any around them, like all the actors and actresses on Sisters, Crystal Renee and Deval and all of them that be crying and carrying on talking about he changed their life. You better watch your damn back. You
Better
better,
watch
because any type of snake in the grass like that that will sit up there and knowing how much power they have in the community will say some shit like that. Let it have been Tyler Perry. Well, that would have been the flip side. And Tom Cruise said some shit about him like that.
it. Yep.
And all up where he couldn't do not a damn put a wig on to be not a Ned Medea no damn where. And everybody is not his credibility is shot.
I feel like he would have did everything in his power to make it right, and that what makes it worse.
Mhm.
He would did, and he wanted to make it right behind the scenes, but you embarrassed me in publicly.
Yeah.
As loud as you was with the wrong, baby, how could you be just as loud with the right?
Child.
And she made a good point. I'm gonna let it go for real. She made a good point when she said, "Oh, you can get TD Jakes that money, but I thought you were gonna give money away for free."
Come on
And
now. Come on now. Cause he was swallowed up.
swallowed. Have you ever been
Have you
swallowed?
ever been
Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Are y'all going to be swallowed? Swallowed.
now that is how you end a show.
You so crazy.
Listen, y'all. This has been one for the books with that one.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We would like to thank y'all for watching. We have had an awesome, amazing time tonight. We talked about some really good stuff. Listen,
Yeah.
we hope the bloggers don't get sued. We hope Love and Marriage GC gets better and Ashley get the chip off her shoulder. And we hope that Monique gets some more shows and some more money, more money,
Yeah.
money. All right. But
Mhm.
again, friend, any final thoughts?
None. Y'all be sure to like the video, share it if you care, subscribe if you haven't. What you waiting on? And we'll see y'all next Tuesday.
Indeed. Make sure y'all, like my friend said, go on out of here and subscribe to Sean's channel if you haven't. But before you leave on out of here, make sure you hit the subscribe button over here. Hit that notification bell. And y'all, if you're catching us on the replay, go on comment down yonder. Replay, hashtag replay gang. So we
Yeah.
that you are coming back to watch our videos. With that said, happy Valentine's Day to y'all, okay? Whether you got a man, a woman, or a dog, okay? I hope you got what you need on Valentine's Day. And guess what? Don't make that man wait till marriage. Give it up. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.
Bye, y'all.